Well, if is it well, if it isn't me, what's up, guys? It's me, Trey on the Sticks. I get I get the idea that a lot of you guys been wondering, where have I been the past? How long has it been? A few months. Um, as you guys can see, I grew up. I'm making my bed now. You know, I'm making my bed now. Room's a little bit clean, and I don't think you guys understand that as a man, you got to put the stuff that you want to do aside and do the things that you have to do. Um, but I just want to start off by saying I missed you guys. Um, and happy belated Veterans Day for all my veterans out there. If you're watching this video, I salute you. And I just wanted to talk about my past few days. So, if you guys didn't know, I had a baby shower to go to this past Saturday, the 9th. It's the 13th when I'm making this video. And the baby shower that I attended, was my own baby shower. Um, it was awesome, by the way. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown how that day went. So, my day starts 8 a.m., November 9th. I wake up realizing, today's finally come. The fact that I'm about to be a father is starting to settle in a little bit. So, I wake up. First thing I think about, let me go grab my outfit out of my car. Mind you, 2 days prior to the 9th, I go thrifting. I find a nice polo shirt. It's a little bit striped, beige color. The baby shower's colors, the theme was fall theme, pumpkin. Greeting the pumpkin on the way, Lil Baby Johnson. That's not my last name, by the way. I go to my car. I lift my outfit on my back seat. My windows are tinted, but to no one's surprise, it was stolen. No joke, by the way. Not only did the shirt get stolen, my nice black slacks as well. But here's the craziest part. Don't go looking for my car. You won't find it. It's too common traffic. I had AirPods in there, sunglasses in there, Ultra Boost in there, an Evolution basketball in the trunk. Yet, they only stole the polo shirt and slacks. And it wasn't even there was no brand on it. It was $5 from the thrift store. I'm more upset about the slacks because those were nice slacks. Stolen. So that's how my day starts. I'm looking for it. Can't find it. So I'm just like, alright, I gotta go pick up my mom's friend anyway. I drive down to her house, pick her up, let her know what happened. Trey, how'd you get your clothes stolen? Did you lock the door? Obviously not, but it doesn't make sense. And now they also stole a can of Coke from the back seat. I remember it because I know it's weird. I work at a car wash, yet my car's not clean 24/7. I hear that very often from not only my dad, but my soon to be wife. Trey, how do you work at a car wash and your car's not clean? Let me think about that. I don't fucking know. So I pick her up, take her back to the house to help my mom set up. I just want to say, Mom, if you watch this, thank you so much for the beautiful baby shower reception. You did an amazing job. The food you made, we'll get. You know what? okay, let's keep going. So by the time I pick up my mom's friend, take her back home, it's about let's say 10:30. So I looked for my fit from like 8 to 10, picked up her friend. Then I had to go to the dollar store to pick up some of those metal pans. You know which one? Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The Thanksgiving specials, the go-to pans. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I picked those up for my mom because I love my mom, and you guys should help. You guys should help out your moms more often. Because in the back of their head, they're probably thinking, "Man, my son slash daughter slash husband doesn't do shit around the house." And whether that's true or not, help out your mom. So I get those. So then now I'm thinking, what am I going to wear to this baby shower? Then I realize, what is my significant other going to be wearing? An orange dress. So what goes good with orange? Brown. Now, what am I going to wear for my bottoms? Tan slacks. It's like a nice color combination, but then what am I gonna wear for the shoes? And for all my fashion heads out there, you already know what I'm going to. The motherfucking sandwich concept. Brown, other color, brown. Let me grab them for you. So I throw these on, not sponsored by the way. I throw these on, and you guys can't tell me just by seeing the shoes. I think you guys have a general idea of how tough the fit was, right? So I throw on my outfit and I go head out to the base. So we plan to do the baby shower on base. It's an Air Force base, and I guess some more context. We were supposed to fill out this form for people that don't have a military ID to get on base without being escorted. Um, the 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 form needed to have their full name, their driver's license number, their birthday, and where their driver's license was was issued to them, and I think where they were born. I didn't get all that. Um, Technically, it wasn't my fault, but I could have harassed the person that I was supposed to get the information from more often and more harshly. So some of the fault can be placed on myself. This is going to be a very crucial element to the story. Remember that we needed to turn in this form so people didn't need an escort to get on base. All right, so I have to go to the base to help um, my significant others. I'm gonna just say my fiance. I had to get my fiance's aunt on base because she was gonna help set up, but she's a wedding planner, so she couldn't stay. She was just helping to set up. So I go drive over there, and I hop into her car, into the passenger seat. I show the gate guy my ID. He scans us in. That's the first person that I guess like sponsored to get on base, right? That's the first person. Boom. And then we're helping him set up, and then the second, I want to say the second person I helped get on was my fiance's sister and her girlfriend's sister and their baby. But people under 18, I don't think that counts, and she's really young. So now we're up to 4 people. You know what? Let me keep track of how many people I brought on. So it's the aunt, her sister, sister's girlfriend, sister's girlfriend's sister. All right. So then after them, I get my fiance, her brother, her grandma, brother's girlfriend. Okay. So boom. Then not after them, I had to get her other sister's boyfriend. So boom. And then her other aunt's wife, and their 2 kids. So when I went back to get them, I'm with Aunt I'm with Angie at this point. right? We're going back. The fucking gate guy stops me, comes up to me. Mind you, all these people, I was getting into their driver's seat, driving them in, using the mic, basically like, hey, these people with me, whatever, whatever. Get them on base, and they go to the place where the baby shower is being held, and like, all good, right? So boom, the gate guy comes up to me, the gate security, whatever the fuck you want to call him, comes up to me. Hey, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop right there. I stop. I'm like, all right, what did I do? Angie's with me, by the way. So, she's looking good in her dress, whatever. He's on the phone. He's on the phone. Yeah, I got him. Um, what y'all here for? They said they're here for a baby shower. Where at? They're at the blah blah blah. Yeah. Can I see your ID? He's taller than me, so that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I got his ID. He's he's actually sponsored. It says he's a child of like a military. Yeah. All right. So how long is this baby shower supposed to be? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna need y'all to come with me. So you got the gate, and then right beside the gate, there's like a visitor center where people who don't have military access can go and get a visitor's pass for that day or for however long they're gonna be on base. So we go into this building, and it kind of is like kind of set up like a DMV, or like, I don't know if you guys ever been to a bank, like where you can go up, like they have, oh, it's like the old movie theater like ticket stuff, like or to be outside and you got the people, you could whatever, right? So it's kind of set up like that. There's only like one, two, three. Um there's like three booths. It's not really a booth though. It's like, how do I explain it, bro? Like, well, there's three things, right? It's like set up like a L. It's set up like a L, very fucking small, no fucking AC, packed as shit, hot as fuck. It was terrible, bro. So we go in there. He's like, "All right, come around this corner real quick." So we come around the corner. He's talking to the people behind the fucking behind the desk or whatever, and just like asking them questions about it, like blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yeah, so we got you for an escort violation. We noticed that you've been coming on base with multiple different cars, with multiple different people, multiple times, and it just raised suspicion and flagged up for escort violation. So basically, when you bring people on base, by the way, it's only 5 people per ID, um, and so when you bring people on base, you're technically their supervisor. You're supposed to supervise them, and when you bring them on base and leave them to come back and get more people, technically they're being um technically they are trespassing. So right now you're technically being detained until we can figure this out. I'm standing there like, bro, this nigga said I'm detained, bro. And when he said that, Andy starts laughing. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? So, like, uh, so like, he's talking to the people behind the desk and was like, "Hey, do you guys have the Mind you, he's on the phone the whole time. Like he hasn't put his phone down once. And when he was explaining, like he was like, he asked the people behind the counter, "Yeah, do you guys have the escort violation paper so I could write them up for blah blah blah?" And I'm like, bro, I'm about to get written up for this shit. Mind you, the baby shower starts at 3. I want to say around this time it's like about like 2 maybe 1:30. It's like 1:32. It starts at 3. So I'm in there with Angie. The 2 people who need to be at the baby shower weren't there. People were already getting on base and stuff. So while this is happening, they have the military police pull up to the building where the baby shower is being held, and I'll get there in a second. Let me finish this part. So yeah, I'm gonna need the paper, blah blah blah. And they're like, well, we don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been working here for this many long, and I don't think I've ever seen this paper. He's like, yeah, it's a rare occurrence, so like this doesn't really happen often, so I don't know if you guys really have it or not, blah blah blah. And they were just like telling him like, we don't got that paper, we got this paper, and he's like, nah, this ain't the one I need. And then he was like, you guys need to. Then he asked me about that paper. Remember the paper I was supposed to turn in 11 days before the thing. We turned it in the day before the baby shower, so we turned it in on the 8th, but they needed it, I think, October 31st for it to be like processed in time. But we turned it in on the 8th. My dad turned it in. The guy told him that the guy that my dad turned in that paper to told my dad that, hey, look, we'll expedite it and get it done for y'all. So they were like, you need to fill out this paper if you know blah blah blah. If you're gonna have this many people come on base without an ID, you need this paper so we can do a background check on all of them. And I'm looking at him like, okay, okay. So I text my dad. I'm being detained right now at the visitor center. Put my phone down. And the people behind the desk were like, we have that paper right here. Oh, really? Can I see it? Okay. Yeah, they got the paper right here. Blah blah blah. And they're like, yeah, the paper wasn't. The people behind the desk, they're like, yeah, it wasn't filled out correctly, so we redid it for them. But we got it. We got it this morning. And the swing shift. We were just finishing out whatever the people was doing before us. Boom boom boom. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I remember actually. Then my dad comes. My dad comes to the visitor center, and the guy behind the desk was like, oh, I recognize him. Yeah, he came here yesterday, gave us the paper, and the dude that he was talking to said that he would expedite it for them. But if he didn't do it, that's on him. So then the guy on the phone, well, that's between y'all's leadership and how you guys want to handle that so this doesn't happen in the future. Because right now, this young man is at a security risk bringing all these people on base, and we assume that he knows all these people, but he's leaving them there and he doesn't know what they're going to do. These aren't bad people, by the way. These are good people I'm bringing in. I don't think any of them would be a risk to the national security of the United States. These are good people, bro. They're here for a baby shower, bro. Anyways, that's besides the point. My dad's just like, so what's the problem? Your son here, the guy. Oh yeah, so your son here, he flagged us for this thing, blah blah blah, this that. Now and then they figured it, then they talk about it. They talk about the paper and everything, and my dad's like, all right, well, hey Trey, hit me up if you guys need anything, bruh. He leaves, knowing I'm being technically detained. He leaves and goes back. So they were conversing about all that bullshit. And then my phone's getting blown up the whole time, bro. There's military police here. They're separating us by people who have military IDs and people who don't. Her sister, Angie's sister, gets arrested. For having like an old ass warrant. I don't know what for, but she gets arrested, and I was just like, damn. I'm over talking about getting detained, but she got arrested. Like, damn, maybe. And it's like, so I don't know any of this yet. Damn, I'm like breaking the timeline. So the guy's just like, all right, well, you guys are free to go. Anyone that's not on the list will need to come here, get a visitor's pass, and then you guys can be about your day. So I stay in this hot ass fucking room for the next at least hour and a half. Because I don't get to the baby shower until 4, an hour after it already started. Whole time my dad calls me, bro, we need you here. The police said they're not going to leave until you get here. They need to ask you a few questions. And I'm just like, all right, I'm waiting for more people to come. Kern comes, pause. Damien shows up with him. I think Sean and his girlfriend show up at the same time. Hey, shout out Sean Plays TV, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. The official Sean Simmons on TikTok. Make sure you guys. Hold on, let me make sure that's the exact name.
I don't know, man.
Let me see real quick.
Bro, did
you? That's Sean. Make sure you guys follow him on TikTok, man. Blow his shit up, Brad. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, they show up. I'm like waiting for all them to get their visitors passes and stuff, and yeah. So after all that happens, me and Angie finally get to the baby shower. We get there, we walk in, everyone's cheering. Yay! And this is when I find out that her sister got arrested and all this shit, blah blah blah. Baby shower was awesome though. Had a great time. Got a fuck ton of gifts. Bam. That's all the gifts right there. Boom. Um, yeah, it was good, man. Even gave a speech. People liked it. I'm not gonna show the speech though. It's gonna make you guys cry, and we're not here to make people cry. We're just here for a few laughs. So yeah. Moral of the story: if you do anything on base, make sure you get your shit together, because if not, then you get fucked over pretty much. Oh yeah, I have the paper right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people I brought on base when the maximum is 5 per ID. So I'd say they had a pretty good reason to detain me. Again,